Hey everybody, Derek Bissen here, and today's topic we're going to be talking about some big changes in condominium financing through Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. So if you're thinking about coming to Florida and buying a condominium here, you're gonna definitely need to pay attention because this may actually affect you. In this video, we're going to be covering the following topics: what's changed, how the change could affect your transaction, and we'll cover some alternatives. Let's get started. All right, so the big change here has to do with conventional financing. That's financing that is backed by Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. So if you're looking to get a conventional loan to finance a condominium, this is where things are going to get different. So effective January 1st, 2022, the new rules are going to go into effect, and many lenders like us have already implemented the change. The change has to do with how the condominium qualifies for the loan. When you're buying a condominium, you would expect that you would have to qualify for the loan. But when it's a condominium, you have that step, of course, but also the condominium itself also has to pass a rigorous review. In the past, there have been two types of reviews. They're called a limited review and a full review. Now, the limited review was just a 2 to 4 page questionnaire that the lender sends to the condominium during the process. And they fill it out, and the lender just takes the answers at face value and makes a decision on whether or not that meets the criteria for approval. With a full review, the condominium has to provide copies of all their bylaws, their books, their budget, their minutes, everything, and it gets reviewed by the lender. It's a much more comprehensive process. Again, the limited review used to be 2 to 4 to 5 pages versus hundreds or even thousands of pages that have to be reviewed by the lender. So in the past, if a buyer had a 25% down payment or could do a 75% loan with a home equity line of credit and a 10% down payment, the buyer would be eligible to buy the condo with a limited review. And this is what's changed. The limited review is now off the table regardless of the buyer's down payment. The condominium now has to pass that rigorous review of all the documents. All right, so what does this mean to you if you're out there trying to look for condominiums? Well, here's what you can expect: higher qualification standards, longer wait times, and potentially increased buyer cost, since the review process went from just reviewing a few pages on a questionnaire to having to review hundreds or even thousands of pages of documents and spreadsheets. And it may potentially lead to more condo loan denials, especially if the condominium can't pass the standards of a full review. But guess what? It's not all bad news. When you're buying a condominium, you really need to know what it is you're buying, and a limited review doesn't always tell you that. What's the first thing you do when you go buy a house? As soon as you go under contract, you get a home inspection. Exactly. So a home inspection is your eyes and ears, a professional assessment of the quality and the condition of the home you're looking to purchase. Think of the full review much like a home inspection of the condominium. That way you know if it's being managed correctly or mismanaged, or if there's deferred maintenance coming down the line, or other types of critical issues that could financially impact your decision. When you're buying a home, as with anything else, you want to know the good, the bad, the ugly, so that you can make an informed decision. And now here are some alternatives. If you're in the middle of a transaction where you're trying to buy a condominium and the condominium is just not passing that full review for whatever reason, maybe it's just missing the mark by a couple of little things, but you still want to continue, we have some great alternatives. And one of them is our private client portfolio program. I'll include a link in the description below, but we also have some other great non-QM or non-qualified mortgage options as well. And if you're self-employed and you need like a bank statement loan, we can do these on condominiums as well. But those are just the tip of the iceberg of some of the things we can offer you. So if this is in your wheelhouse, meaning buying a condominium or looking to buy one, or you're already under contract and you want to discuss your scenario with us, head over to unconventionallending.com or give us a call, and I'll include the telephone number in the link below. And that's it. We hope you found this condo update informative. And if you're looking for more mortgage-related content, consider subscribing to the channel. We would love to have you. And as always, if you're looking to purchase, refinance, or get pre-approved to purchase a home in the greater Tampa Bay area, any of its surrounding communities, or just really anywhere in the state of Florida, we would love the opportunity to assist you. Thanks again for watching. I'm Derek Bissen, and this is Unconventional Lending.